name is William Waterway, and I'm standing beneath this tree here in my backyard on the island of Martha's Vineyard, watching the breeze caress the leaves. And I do so in memory of my friend Chief Jake Swamp. I met Chief Jake Swamp in 2003 at the Sacred Wheel of Water gathering held in Santa Barbara. And for 3 days we philosophized and discussed about water. And then after the 3 days, a small group of us took a short drive to a scenic overlooking the Pacific Ocean. And in circle around this tree, we shared our thoughts, and Chief Jake Swamp led us in ceremony for peace around this tree, into which we poured water at the base of the tree. After that, I stayed in contact with Chief Jake Swamp, and he wrote a very poignant and succinct article for my book, Water Voices from Around the World. And I felt very honored that Chief Jake Swamp would write this letter addressed to the people of the world. And it's a book that touches on just about every aspect of water imaginable. And Chief Jake Swamp, as the founder of the Tree of Peace Society in 1984, he has traveled the world bringing peace through his planting of trees in all continents of the world, in many countries, including, most importantly, those regions at conflict in Africa, in the Middle East, and elsewhere. But I'd like to share with you some of the words of Chief Jake Swamp. He writes that the Haudenosaunee people of the Longhouse, as they're called by the Mohawks, give thanks to all of the natural world. Water was given original instructions and a duty on how to maintain balance within the natural world. When water is denied, its sacred duty within the world becomes unbalanced. People, plants, and animals become ill and die. The Haudenosaunee have a traditional teaching that requires a person to determine water flow direction before placing a dipper into the river to quench one's thirst. Humans take water from the river with its flow, not against. To take water against the currents of nature is to cause disharmony. The Haudenosaunee are therefore opposed to dams because they interfere with water's natural flow. Water has an original instruction to quench the thirst of all people and life, and to replenish underground waters that satisfy the thirst of our Mother Earth, making all healthy. The Haudenosaunee believe that Mother Earth is floating in water supported by the ancient giant sea turtle. Water is sacred all over the world. Water trickles down in the form of rain, snow, ice, and tears. We are dependent on water at every moment. The most important responsibility we as humans have is to be thankful. The Haudenosaunee show this by giving thanks every day in our address we call Words Before All Else. We give thanks to the sacredness of water. Therefore, when we express gratitude to the water spirits, we are also honoring ourselves. We travel through this life as human beings with water everywhere we go. When we are born, the waters of our mother's womb releases us into this water world. Our physical makeup is mostly water, and we have the inherent responsibility to protect our own physical being, just as we would our favorite stream, our body of water. Clean, drinkable water provides a richness that goes beyond dollar and cents, for it maintains our spiritual fire, the sacredness of water. Chief Jake Swamp, sharing his words relative to water. So in honor of Chief Jake Swamp, I would like to drink this water to honor his passing. And now his waters flow through the infinite hydrologic cycle of our planet Earth, as well as throughout the universe. I also take this water, and I pour this water onto the ground at the base of this tree that stands above me, in honor and memory of Chief Jake Swamp and all the trees that he has planted around the world, in the purpose of peace and in the honor of life. And I also would like to play a tune on my turtle, my ocarina turtle. To honor the Chief Jake Swamp's words relative to the turtle, symbolizing that which supports the universe and our water world. And in honor of the trees that Chief Jake Swamp has planted around the world for the purpose of peace, I would also like to play a brief tune on this flute, this Native American flute. And as we all know, that is from trees that we make the wooden flute. And it is from water that we see the birth of trees. And without trees, this home here on earth would not have been prepared for the coming of human beings. So it is through the growth of the tree, from the sun and the waters and the minerals that exist in the atmosphere and in the soils, we have the Native American flute and the voice that it gives each tree from which the flute comes.